Afternoon. I'm doing the Bible quote of today. And let's see, Bible verse of today. Just shake my phone and see what comes up. Deuteronomy looks like 7:1. Deuteronomy 7:1. So I'll read it. I'll call you back, okay? Bye. And it's taking a little while to load up, but anyway, today is Wednesday and beautiful outside. Houston has done away with the rain, it seems. Okay, so this one starts off, there's no subject title, but I'll read it. Let's see what it says. When God, your God, brings you into the country that you are about to enter and take over, he will clear out the superpowers that were there before you: the Hittite, the Girgashite, the Amorite, the Canaanite, the Perizzite, the Hivite, and the Jebusite. These seven nations are all bigger and stronger than you are. God, your God, will turn them over to you and you will conquer them. You must completely destroy them, offering them up as a holy destruction to God. Don't make a treaty with them. Don't let them off in any way. So, um, that was verse 1 through 2. And the gist of it is that wherever God brings you to, he's going to make you the ruler of that area. No matter what, he's going to give you the power to be the leader in that area. That's all it's really saying. When he was leading the Israelites out of Egypt, and then he wanted to bring them into their own land of Israel. Then he just told them to go in there. I'm gonna make you a superpower. No, he said, clear out the superpowers. All those who are ruling in there, this is now your land. So God can do that in our lives. That's a good way to look at it. When God tells you to go somewhere, even though someone else is, bigger or whatever, or seems more, is the leader of whatever you're going to, if God tells you to be in that place, then he's going to give you the ability to be the leader instead. He can switch powers like that. I've mentioned that in the past video too. He is the one who sets the powers. It's not humanity. He ultimately has the same thing. If you're having faith in God and if you're following where he's leading you to, he has the power to take you from the least to the greatest. He's done it many times in the Bible. Best example would be probably David, where he was the least of his big brothers. He was like the eighth son or the 12th son. I don't know if it was 12 boys or eight. But anyway, he was the youngest. And all the big brothers were like the leaders and their warriors and their fighters. And they'd go out and fight other places and battle and represent Israel. But he's this little sheep herder who just walks around and takes care of the sheep. And God brought him all the way from being just a sheep herder and made him the whole king of Israel. He did that with Joseph too, where Joseph was hated on by his brothers. And what he did was take him from the jail cell to being like the second highest ruler of all of Egypt. So God does that multiple times in the Bible. It's just showing that if you are obedient to God and if you follow God and you respect his principles, then it doesn't matter who you are. Eventually, if he wants you to, if it's his will for you to be bigger than your status is on earth, then he can do that in his own power. So that's all it is. Just trust in God. And if you're trying to get into a higher position or whatever, if that's important to you, then just trust in God, follow him. No matter if you seem low, it doesn't matter because God can take you from low to high in one moment. Like he says, whoever wants to be the greatest must be the least, and whoever is the least is the greatest. God likes to flip rules like that, where it's obvious to humanity that, oh, if you're great, you're gonna stay great. You must be great. And if you're low, you're going to stay low. But no, God shows you that, wait a second, I'm the one who runs things. And just because humanity thinks that you're low, it doesn't mean that you officially are. I can take someone who is low and bring them up high. So that's about it. It's a great message. Believe in God, and your whole life is cut out for you. I mean, for my own self, I have trust in God. Whether I see myself low or see myself high at times in life, regardless, I'm still high in God's mind, and He is able to set you where He wants you to be, just so you can be, successful or whatever. But anyway, God loves us all, and have a blessed day.